This is just insane. Shiba Inu may maybe eliminate all zeros not too soon. The Shiba Inu crew exposed something rather significant. Today brought about a transformation everywhere. This was not anticipated by anybody. Currently, analysts are releasing their fresh signals. But in reality, what is happening? And why am I this thrilled? Allow me to clarify, then. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more Shib news, be sure to click the like button. For the Shiba Inu community, today is a remarkable one. Shiba Inu is displaying actual strength after what seemed to be an everlasting battle and has at last broken free from its declining trend. Unlike past days, the price stayed constant and even rose 3%. Unlike sinking down, confidence is resurfacing as momentum changes. Shiba Inu looked to be unable to catch a break for some time, falling little by bit each day. But something changed in the past few days. Shiba Inu began climbing instead of another slump as the selling pressure dropped. Signs that the worst may be past and brighter days might be coming, precisely what owners have been waiting for. Looking at the overall image, Shiba Inu has stabilized, a significant thing. This sort of pricing behavior not only helps the society, but also indicates that the marketplace is adjusting. The uncertainty is disappearing, and formerly reluctant investors feel much more at ease today. It's a change of attitude, not just a little bounce, and it may be the beginning of something much more grand. And here's the interesting fact. Major players are starting to migrate. For Shiba Inu, the return of the whales marks a sea shift. Investors' attitude on Shiba Inu has clearly changed lately. Usually tight and waiting for the major movements, long-term holders are showing up once again. According on-chain statistics, Shiba Inu addresses kept for more than a year have dropped noticeably. That is not just some arbitrary statistic. Confidence is clearly coming back, and smart money is orienting itself for what may be the next major surge. One important pattern traders regularly monitor on the charts is also Shiba Inu. Overcoming a crucial resistance level might set off a big rebound that entirely reverses the current downturn. One does not find this type of arrangement by mistake. It's usually a clue that something major is developing. Whales are accumulating once again, which is a strong remark even if the short-term market movement still includes ups and downs. It reflects fresh conviction about Shiba Inu's long-term possibilities. Should this consistent build-up continue, we could be at a place. Shiba Inu is laying the groundwork for what may be an interesting breakthrough. But wait, you would most surely want to hear about something much more significant occurring today. Satoshi Kusama and the Shiba Inu crew are moving significantly towards something grand that will eliminate all the zeros for Shiba Inu's pricing. You did indeed hear correctly, all zeros gone. For the whole ecology, this may be revolutionary. Would want more information? Stay around because later in the video, I'll go into all the specifics. Firstly, however, did you know? Trillions of Shiba Inu coins still sitting in revenue, even with the modest market moves recently. A staggering 123 trillion Shiba Inu remain lucrative even with all the fluctuations. That large portion of the overall supply indicates that a good majority of owners are still in the green. With the entire value of these successful tokens well over $1 billion, these tokens really tell volumes about the faith financiers still have in Shiba Inu, despite more general market volatility. Trading activity has somewhat slowed down recently, as certain traders are waiting for the ideal opportunity to make their next action. Concurrent with this, on-chain data reveals that a significant fraction of Shiba Inu coins are now lost. Out of the money, more than 827 trillion coins were purchased at a greater price than what we are now seeing. The fascinating thing is this, however. Another 34 trillion coins are exactly their purchase price, hence with the correct market push, they might easily swing into profit. Taken all together, this creates a fascinating image. A lot of Shiba Inu remain lucrative even with some market uncertainty. The reality that so many owners still hold firm indicates that conviction in the long-term viability of the token hasn't changed. Shiba Inu could possibly be preparing for its next major action as whale buildup is increasing and a possible breakout looms ahead. And here's the most wild aspect. Recall when Satoshi Kusama excited the concept of a Shiba Inu ETF. He made it very evident that Shiba Inu is now one move closer to realizing the Shiba Inu ETF, given Ethereum's AVES approval. That was already breaking news. Now, however, the Shiba Inu team is intervening to explain why this must occur. The team presents a convincing argument for why Shiba Inu is ideal for an ETF. It is among the most well-known and largest cryptocurrencies available on the market, first of all. Not one asset manager has applied for a Shiba Inu ETF in the US, despite its tremendous expansion and great popularity. That has generated movement inside the society, and now the drive to bring it to pass is more intense than it has ever been. Leading marketing for Shiba Inu, Lucy has been front and center in this, clearly outlining why an ADF renders sense. Shiba Inu are all around. It may be traded throughout hundreds of different pairings and appears on more than 100 exchanges. When huge financial companies are thinking about ETFs, they precisely seek for such sort of accessibility and liquidity. Still, it goes beyond simple trading ease. This is a completely constructed ecosystem, dispersed and designed to persist. For conventional investors, particularly those from older generations seeking assets with longevity, it is a fundamental consideration. Shiba Inu is robust, powerful, and much too large for any one organization to govern, unlike low-cap currencies that may be controlled. Here right now, things start to become really interesting. Should a Shiba Inu ETF materialize, it may fundamentally alter everything. This form of development removes zeros and drastically changes the terrain, therefore pushing the cost to new heights. For those with strong, we are discussing actual life-changing opportunities. With authorities realizing meme coins are not securities, the likelihood of acceptance seems to be greater than ever as momentum grows. This marks just the start. Shiba Inu is on the brink of something huge, and those who thought in it from beginning would find their patience paid off in ways they never would have dreamed. And this might occur sooner than anticipated, as one expert speculates that we could witness something amazing when the Shiba Inu ETF opens. We are discussing eliminating even more zeros from the cost, something that may completely disrupt the game. Well-known market researcher Cryptosat said that Shiba Inu is displaying clear indicators of a turnaround. They claim Shiba Inu is entering a critical breakout zone, and that if momentum builds up, we might witness a large rise. Right now, the charts show something that generally marks a change from a difficult market to a destructive upsurge. Here's where it gets much more wild, however. In political and economic spheres, Shiba Inu are attracting interest. Its public legitimacy would be much enhanced should it ever find inclusion in Donald Trump's crypto reserves. Besides that, the Shiba Inu community is not only waiting around. They are aggressively advocating the ETS development. Big companies like BlackRock are being pushed to intervene and bring this to pass. This is no more just a dream. It's evolving into a movement. A Shiba Inu ETF may transform everything with the correct push, increasing the token's availability to conventional investors and generating a whole fresh demand wave. Looking forward, it has also become obvious. Shiba Inu are headed towards something significant. It is not only a passing fad or transient buzz. This is a movement, a developing force in the digital currency sphere. Lead marketer Shiba Inu's Lucy described it exactly. Easily accessible cryptocurrencies available. Buying, selling, and exchanging it is as simple as it gets. Is Shiba Inu thus appropriate for an ETF? Perfect. And would conventional investors, those who typically follow equities and blue-chip assets, actually think about investing in what first seemed to be a meme? Indeed, Shiba Inu are no more just memes. Built to endure, it is dispersed with a strong community supporting it. This explains the great number of individuals advocating a Shiba Inu ETF. It contains everything required to be given due attention. Big financial institutions search for accessibility, liquidity, good base of holders, among other things. And once that does, and Shiba Inu gains that acknowledgement, things can evolve in a manner never seen before. Originally an interesting experiment, Shiba Inu is showing the world that it belongs in the next phase of banking. And should this ETF materialize, we could just be seeing history in front of us. On this, however, what is your view? Notes down below. The day is over now. Remember to give it a big thumbs up. To see our most recent material, share it and subscribe to the channel.